So look at the dogs. Look at the sadness. Look at their eyes. They're so sad. They're not alone. They're together. They're cooped up. They want to run. They want to roam. And we let them out when we're home. We let them run. We let them roam because that's what they need to do. But we can't be here all the time. Life has happened and life has caught up with us. And we're not here enough. We're not with them enough. Not nearly as much as we want to be. So we wanted to build them a place to roam and run when we're gone. So we called the fence company to get a quote on a 200-foot chain link fence. It blew us away. $4,800 for a 200-foot fence. That is crazy, insane. That is $24 a foot. And we just can't afford it. We love the dog so much, but we can't afford to do that. So we decided to check some prices at Lowe's and Home Depot for the fence, for the dogs. We decided to give this a shot for ourselves. This is for Champ, and this is for Gracie, and this is their story, and the story of a fence and a way that they could find happiness in today. The way that they find happiness is to run and roam. We do have to keep them inside a fence because if we don't, we just fear for their safety. We thought we would share with you the cost, the connectors, the pieces for the chain link fence that you can find at Lowe's and you can find at Home Depot. We're happy to bring you with us on this journey. Champ and Gracie, this fence is for you. The fence is for us. The fence is for happiness.
Alrighty guys, here we are working on the fence, working like crazy. It's a beautiful hot day. We thought we'd take a break into action and tell you exactly what we've been doing. So we got started on this fence. These big 2-inch poles here, those suckers are concreted in the ground. So you're gonna have one of them at each corner. So we got one there and one way down there. So those are concreted in the ground. The other little 6-foot poles, those are 1 5/8 inches. We just drove them suckers in with the fence post driver. And then we got this top fence rail. So we use these tension bands to hold it on there. I don't know if that's really the way that it works, but it looks pretty good. So we got this top rail going all the way down to that end. So we got this big wire that we stretched. We used a big clamp and a ratchet strap to pull it up tight. So our fence is going to tie to that at the bottom. It's going to tie to this at the top. And then we got to stretch it and get some tension right here on both ends. So we're going to do that. We're going to get to work on the tension bars and the tension band and roll out some of this fencing today and see if we can't get this going on for Champ and Gracie. So let's hop to it and let's get it done. Alrighty guys, we've been working on this fence like crazy. Check it out, man. We got this whole side together. We pulled it up tight with the come along. Never done this before. It turned out pretty good. Just looking down at it, it looks absolutely amazing. And look, we got 130 foot of fence in. Not too hard to do. We just jack this chain link pretty tight. And all you got to do is just, you know, kind of make sure that you got it tight enough to squeeze. You can't pull it really hard because, I mean, it's an 8-foot pole concreted a foot in the ground. So we just pull that over, but we think it looks really good. We got to put a few more ties on it. We got this side looking really good. We got to get us a gate. We got a gate coming. Maybe it'll be here tomorrow. We can finish this sucker up. It'll be 100% for Champ and Gracie, because right now, Buddy is checking it all out. So we'll catch back up with you tomorrow when we get the gate and we get it installed. Alrighty guys, we've been working like crazy on this fence. We did it for the dogs, we did it for Champ, we did it for Gracie. Even Buddy wanted to come in here. This fence is so nice. We've been putting a lot of time and effort and energy into this thing. We got these little solar lights hung up, the fence rails, the railing, the chain link, everything turned out 100% amazing. We couldn't be happier. These dogs absolutely love it. You saw them all cooped up in their kennel. Now they feel like they're in the Taj Mahal. This thing is absolutely amazing. We told you at the start of this video that we got an estimate for this fence. It's almost $5,000. And we do have it broke down here. So I will go over the cost of each component of this fence for you, just in case you want to know. So we did have 6 of these concrete posts that we had to concrete in the ground. And those were $29.48 each. We did have to have 48 of these tension bands, and these things stack up. So they do a lot of things. They hold the end caps, they hold the tension bars, they hold the wire on the bottom. So we had to have 48 of those guys, $2.59 each. So we did have to have 8 of these little end caps that catch the fence rails. And those end caps were the bargain of the whole job at 98 cents each. And we only had to have 8 of those. So we got out of there for $7.84. We did have to buy these tension bars to go in tension bands. And these tension bars were $8 each, which made $64 because we had to have 8 of those. We had to get 18 of these fence rails that goes on top. They're 10.5 feet long. Those were $20.98 each. We were looking for a 5-foot gate. We couldn't find a 5-foot gate, so we had to settle for a 4-foot gate, which come in at $188.10. These rolls of fence fabric, they come in 50-foot sections, and a 50-foot section of 5-foot fence is $129 each. We got 4 bags of bolts. The bolts were $10 a bag, $10.45 actually. Then we had to have 14 of these loops to hold the fence rails on top, $3.48 each. We had to have, and then we had to have 5 post caps. So the caps that go on the post, those were $1.94. And then we had to have a bunch of ties to kind of tie this fence up, and we still got to tie it a little bit here and there. Those were $21.93 a pack. And we had to have the tension wire on the bottom, which the roll of wire was $36, which brings us in a grand total of $1,883.55, which is a savings of $3,000. So to put it into perspective, you watch this video, it's only going to take just a few minutes, but it did take us a little bit of time. But we got more time than we got money, and we're happy. The dogs are happy, everybody's happy. We got $3,000 in our pocket. Maybe we'll spend that on one of these awesome bills for y'all. I do think that's gonna be a wrap for today's video, guys. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Real Orange Wires. We always post there before YouTube. If you like this video and you like the content, drop us a like. Leave us a comment down below. Until next time, we're out.